Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, and a chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, we definitely have one of the better defensive midfielders around.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Aktukolu, nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And we have our very first corner. Aktukolu goes short. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught. Has another go! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Barrero. Nouri. It's a really well-measured ball. Cash. Politano. It's gone out for a throw-in. Politano plays it in. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Nil! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barrero. Now that looks a decent ball. Aktukolu is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cash.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Big header! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Lille are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That has been slung wide. Beraldo spots it and intercepts. Lamar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Lamar. Tries to play it through. Politano receives it in a wide position.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
This looks promising. In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. Politano. That's a throw. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He is through here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. And he's being shifted off it. Nouri. Can he get it through? Threads one in. Jurgensen claims comfortably. Well read, nice interception. Lamar, not the most accurate pass. It's a searching pass. Aktokolu looking to get on the end of this. Now he's off and running, and he was quick to react. Lamar. Looking tidy in possession here. Aims beyond the defence. Real chance! They've done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Crosses it in here. Takes a shot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he latch on to this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Fofana. Lofted upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, lovely bit of skill. Gets into some space. He's trying to hit the front line here. And he's intervened well there. Oscar. Oscar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aktokolu puts them all in. Chance for a shot! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Fofana. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pass is intercepted. Antonio Silva. No, that pass isn't the best.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Lamar. Barrenechea. Barrero. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. A Nicely intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Grazie della collaborazione.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That has ended up in no man's land. Actocolu, Barrero. He won't be happy with that one. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get onto this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Politano providing an outlet on that flank. And he's had a hit!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Antonio Silva calmly anticipates. Matic. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's had it taken off him. A corner it is then. So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Fofana is in a really good position out wide. Fofana stood his ground strongly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tagliafico showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nouri. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide, played into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he spark a counter here? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fofana, lovely feet. And this is Oscar, chooses to go back. And the finish! Pass somewhat off target. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Politano. Scamacca. Politano in acres of space out wide. Cash gets into a good position. Tagliafico is there and he can get that clear. Looking for the run. Fofana. So what can they make of this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 37.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 9. Oscar. Numero 4. Numero 69.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
In campo per il numero 47.
Now it's Wilson.
Il numero 35.
Mangala. Played into
26.
space out wide.
Il numero 18. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, this looks sharp. Wilson chasing after it. Pepelu. Out to the left it goes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, well played. Lamar. Mangala. Into the channel. Can he latch on to this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that's well seen too. Well, they can break here. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Ha segnato all'87° minuto. Numero 18. Cambio di giocatori.
Lille can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they... He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. So that's it, it is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Wilson on the score sheet 3 times, very much the man.